Good morning and welcome back to my latest tutorial. My name is Ivana and I have a channel called AI with Ivana. So today's tutorial is going to be again about Midjourney. We keep on exploring Midjourney's external editor and today we're going to be working with people. So I will show you examples of what the editor can do with my own photo. Now, there are going to be some disappointments, and I'm going to warn you in advance because the Midjourney's external editor is so heavily censored, it's crazy. Now, I keep having a good moan about it, but unfortunately, one thing I'm going to say here, as much as I love Midjourney, and I've been literally with them since version 3/4, sort of like when it was changing into 4, their customer service is non-existent. You cannot get through to anyone apart from the billing team, and they literally ignore everything you say. And this to me is quite scary. I'm just going to say it outright because, and it's not just Midjourney. ChatGPT is the same. Their customer service is non-existent, apart from billing again, but they really don't know how to fix issues. And as big a fan as I am of AI, the fact that we have no one to turn to when things go wrong, this is really scary. And they have so much money pumped into them, both Midjourney and ChatGPT, and I'm sure other big AI companies. But they just don't care about customers. I would love to hear your comments, whether you have different experience. Have you been trying to talk to Midjourney about Censors? Please let me know in the comments because I got nowhere. And I tried reaching out to them on Discord. Um, I tried reaching out to them on X. Literally got nowhere. But you will see what I mean, how crazy this is as we go along. So let's start with my own image, and I'll show you what editor is capable of doing, but also what's the really, really bad sides to this editor. So the first image I'm going to be editing is my own image, and I am just I give you one great tip for when you are editing images, and if you just want to sort of maybe replace the background or replace the clothing, use background remover app, whether it's Canva or Adobe. Um, it's so helpful to remove the background in a professional way because don't forget you have to, if you do it manually, you have to literally brush it out and it really is difficult. But it needs to be a really good quality background remover. For example, CapCut background remover doesn't work with Midjourney. Midjourney simply is not recognizing it as a background remove. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on create design and upload, and I'm going to upload my own image if I can find it, of course. Yeah, so we're going to be working with this one simply because I do have good experience with it. It works well for me, and hopefully Midjourney will give us some results. So, background remover, guys. By the way, I'm going to be creating a moaning video specifically for censoring. So don't forget to subscribe and follow if you want to see that one because I think something needs to be said about the crazy censoring they have in place. Honestly, so I'm just going to download it. And now what I'm going to do, going back to Midjourney, I'm just going to close this. And guys, so I did another video tutorial on how to use the editor. So I'm not going to go much into that right here because, there's no point. But I'm going to go into the editor this way. So I'm just going to click on edit and I'm going to upload the image. And here is my image with the background removed. Now, how do you know it's a good quality background removed? So if you have this kind of, well, transparent background, basically, when you are doing it in CapCut or other free applications, basically the background is white. So it's still removed, but it's white. So what I'm going to do, I am going to be creating some funky stuff, but I'm going to delete everything because I'm going to be doing some images that are full length. So I'm just going to delete everything around myself. I'm just literally going to keep just this. And guys, then you can literally adjust the brush size, of course. And yeah, so this is the image ready. Now I'm going to resize the image because I want to have the, sort of myself in a bigger version. And let's take a look at my previous things that I've done. and take some maybe inspiration from that, because as you can imagine, I'm playing with it all the time. Um, do I wish it was working better? Absolutely. But yeah, so let's just sort of like grab some examples from what I did before, um, just to sort of show you. And don't forget, some of these were created basically when the editor was launched. So it was still fairly okay, but it's just, oh, I'll basically show you what I mean. It's just madness. So I'm going to start with some funky, maybe exploration of different eras. This is your opportunity to be whoever you want to be. So as you can see, this is already created, but because it's been a long time ago, I don't have the original image here. So I'm just going to do that exactly that same thing with you now. So you see how it's done. So again, this was originally created. Well, it's not a date in here, but basically when it started. So the censoring wasn't as bad. So literally, guys, I have no idea whether this is going to do it or not. I'm just going to do aesthetics a little bit higher, and then I'm just going to click on submit and see what happens. And guys, this is what I mean. So the censorship is so bad. And I'm going to just give you that prompt again. 1920s lady in a stylish dress or high-waisted trousers with a blouse, outdoors in bright sunlight with a lively city park behind her. Sorry, while the prompt you entered was deemed safe, the generated image may fall outside our community guidelines. So no fast hours will be changed. Whereas in the beginning, as we saw, it created it beautifully. And this is why I was so excited about the editor. Now, I'm someone who had generated over 30,000 images with the in the time that I've been with Midjourney. So, of course, I was really excited for the editor because I no longer am interested as much in creating, um, like images because I've got so many. So this was something that I really was keen on exploring, and that's why I'm still having the subscription. But it's just not doing it. It's not doing it, you guys. Let's try something else, but it's just one big disappointment. I mean, how could we possibly? Okay, well, let me just get rid of the blouse and a sweater. Whether that will be any better, I don't know. So stylish dress or high-waisted trousers and a sweater. Will it do sweater for me? I have no idea, but this is what we are dealing with. And I was quite upset last night when the Midjourney office hours came on and they did this. If I can quickly show you, they released this new, where is it? They released patchwork. I tried it, I tested it. I honestly don't see any point in it. To me, it's quite an awful development rather than them fixing these quirks in the editor, where I'm guessing most interest will lie as they roll it out to everyone. But they releasing all this nonsense, yet they um, completely disregard what we really need them to do and work on. All these censorship issues. So again, guys, look at it. Um, and this is what we're dealing with the editor. So I'm hoping I will get at least some examples. So of course I have all these, but it's no point me showing it to you because obviously if you can't create it anymore, then what's the point, right? So let me just try again. But guys, this is what we're dealing with. Like, it's really sad. So I'm just going to try again. 1950 lady. So the prompt is 1950s lady with a classic knee-length dress with a cinched waist and a full skirt, standing in bright daylight with a sunny suburban garden with flowers and bushes behind her. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know whether we are going to get any results today. It really is madness. But I'm hoping we will get somewhere. Okay, well, maybe now we may be finally getting somewhere. But it's sad, isn't it? Because it's not cheap, and I think they're taking all the excitement away from this with this stupid heavy censoring. I can only call it stupid, guys, because I've been trying to be nice about it, but it didn't get me nowhere. And as I mentioned, Midjourney just doesn't care. So now we're finally getting some good images. Of course, then if you want to edit it further, so for example, I quite like this one, so I would then, maybe make it longer and make it wider. So what I'll do, I'll let you do its thing. So at the moment, we don't need to do anything, just submit edit. And I'm just going to rerun this again, see what it gives us, or will it give us anything? Guys, comment below what you think about this censoring. I honestly, it makes me so angry. It really does. And I see when we are talking in Facebook groups, like people literally give up because the censoring is so heavy. It just takes all the joy away from it. Oh my goodness, look at my head. That's actually quite funny. So if I want to then download the image, I can do so here, or I can of course upscale to gallery, and then of course we've got all these aspect ratios. But again, I do talk a lot about settings and everything in the previous video, so I will actually link it to this one. Um, some images are wonderful, some images not so great. I mean, this is absolutely wonderful. So let me just make it a little bit bigger and fill it in a little bit. So here I should now have legs. So this is what we were doing, and now I have legs, which is wonderful. Thank you, Midjourney. Yeah, so it just sort of filled in a little bit more around it and made it more realistic. So when it works, it's absolutely wonderful. When it doesn't, it is absolutely awful. Um, let's try something else. So again, when I first started with this, there were absolutely no issues, you guys. Absolutely none. I only started, I think, 2 weeks in. And I don't know whether it's because people were misusing it or what's been going on, but it's just really sad. Okay, so here we have, again, guys, going to try this prompt. As you can see, this is a really lovely image. So so this is again, I'm sort of like been working on this image, sort of like wanted my legs to show. So I basically just pulled it down. That's all I did. Very, very simple. Now I'm going to do this prompt. So again, I'm going to be a princess. Hopefully it's going to allow me to be a princess. So submit edit. I don't know what it's going to do. Right, so we did get some results here. So beautiful princess wearing big rich ball gown. We got some results. Oh my goodness. Some of them are so funny. Okay, so let's try. I'm going to do that prompt again, but I'm just going to little bit make a little changes. So if I pull this down a little bit, guys, you have to be careful because if you make your head too small, then you will have sort of additional people in the image. So really need to find that balance between um, sort of like proportion of it. And I'm going to try and personalize this. So let's submit edit. So it should be a little bit brighter because my personalized code is very, very bright. Yeah. Gosh. Um, yeah. So, but at least it gave us something, right? Okay, so I'm just going to pop the personalization off and try again. So those results were these ones. Again, the proportions, sometimes you do need to rerun the prompt many, many times before you get the results that you like, or if it allows you. Um, but yeah, it does struggle with people. So, but like I'm not asking for anything, you know, outrageous. It's basically, I think the software is doing what it shouldn't do. I'm thinking because obviously I didn't ask to be showing. I don't know. I honestly don't know why there's such a problem with censoring here. Uh, so again, this is so disproportionate. Okay, let's try one more. So a lady is a sleek space Um, adventurer. I'm just going to delete this with metallic suit, neon accents, and holographic details. Let's see what it will do. A dynamic action pose. Um, let's submit. See what it gives us. Okay, I can see colors, so hopefully this will work. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So, yeah. Ooh, look at my small head. Okay, well, let's try that again. I'm just going to pull myself down a little bit. And, oh, so I'm just going to grab that prompt again. And so I'm just going to pull it down, still making sure that it's sort of in proportion because I don't want other people in the image. Just going to submit. Let me know in the comments what you think so far of the editor. What are you trying? I would be very interested to see what you're trying. Do you have issue with censoring? Let me know. Okay, so something is happening, hopefully. Oh, creation failed. Okay, so as we saw, the first time creation didn't fail, the second time creation failed. So let's try again. Let's try again. I don't know what I would be changing here because I don't think maybe pulse is the problem here. I will try and delete the word pulse. Okay, so now it gave me something. Okay, well, this is actually much better. Um, and some of them are so disproportionate, aren't they? So yeah, I think this is quite good one. If I just sort of, yeah, I mean, I am really frustrated with the amount of times it doesn't do things, and I'm guys, I'm not exaggerating. I'm going to show you very quickly how bad it is. So if I just go to my screenshots quickly, and I call it crazy because it is crazy, but look at these prompts. Basically, this is the same thing with my head. You saw that I'm wearing a proper clothes. I'm in no way, there's no skin on display or anything in the original photo. I'm basically wearing a blouse. A lady sitting by the lake has been denied. A girl dancing at the party having fun, a glass of wine has been denied. And look at that, look at that. This was a day when I literally couldn't make anything. Beautiful bride, very bright day in a garden was denied. And a woman sitting in a park was denied. So, guys, this is what we're dealing with. And this is why I'm quite angry that they are releasing all these other, well, I'm sure some people will find it useful, this patchwork that they released yesterday. But they need to fix this because, so many people I know, even those ones that do not have access to it are looking forward to it. But those of us who do have access, we are so discouraged by this because literally we can't create anything. Literally, so I don't know, just really disappointed. Again, there's non-existent customer service at Midjourney going forward. The future with AI, if they don't fix customer service, where is this going to go? And while I love AI, I also represent like older generation interested in an AI. And up until now, I wasn't scared. I didn't understand people's fears about AI. But now, when I need help and there's absolutely no support, and I tried and tried, this is scary. Where does the money go? Why a portion of that money that they get as investment doesn't go towards customer service? They just don't care. I am so, so disappointed. So as we saw today, and today is December the 12th, this is the state of the editor. Literally, I would say on a day that I'm creating, unless I'm creating cats and dogs and homes and gardens, people 80% you're going to get no. And that's a really sad situation because then I don't know what the point is. So guys, if you know of a similar tool, but that is not so heavily censored, and as you can see, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm asking for simple things. Please pop it in the comments. And I want to thank you for watching today's video. And let me know what you think about the editor, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.